I'm with you, man. We found alcohol and hallucinogenics for a reason.
Yeah, well, how dare you pretend you're smarter than all the people before you that have learned how fun it is to party?
It's the finger pointers. The finger pointers get mad at you, but they're the same ones drinking in their basement by themselves. So
they wish. Some of them don't. Some of them just keep it rigid forever, and then one day they die. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that they cling on to whatever ridiculous notions they have of this life, and they get some sort of happiness in having control. There's certain sort of happiness in their routine. Like some people who only eat. I only eat for performance. I don't really care about the taste.
What is that?
Fuck off.
What? Fuck all the way off. All the way off. Like, what do you mean you're a vegan? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, people don't want anybody to die.
The Olympic power lifter.
He was a vegan?
He's a vegan.
That's pretty impressive.
Test
that motherfucker regularly.
Well, the last 2 years he's a vegan.
Oh, okay. So it's still very impressive. He still can compete,
and he feels stronger than he ever has.
That's amazing.
No, it's not amazing. It's bullshit. You need a fucking medium, juicy, blood dripping out steak.
That's how I feel, but I'm not that dude. I don't think anybody should tell me that I can't eat meat, and I don't think I should be able to tell anybody that they have to eat meat. I think if you're this dude that has it in your head that you don't want an animal to die because you sync up with all these animals and you feel like if I can get through this life without an animal dying on my behalf, that's better.
Okay, in this day and age, sure. But let's take away everything and say you are just out there on your own. You're going to have to eat.
You're going to have to.
You're going to fucking have to. You can only pick so many fucking berries. There's only so many berries that grow seasonally.
It's not enough. It's not enough calories.
No.
It's not enough protein.
We are made. I mean, the vegans talk about the gorillas. They only eat bananas.
They actually eat like leaves and shit.
I mean,
you only get bananas at the zoo. You ever see a gorilla with a banana in the wild? No, they're eating like bamboo stalks and shit.
I mean, regardless, we're not the
gorillas.
Same. We're not gorillas.
We're not. We're omnivores.
We are made to kill gorillas and eat them.
No, I don't think people eat. They definitely eat gorillas, right?
I mean, if it was eat a bamboo shoot or a fucking gorilla, I'm taking the gorilla down.
But I think they eat gorillas anyway. Like I know they eat a lot of monkeys. Like they call it bush meat. Like bush meat is like a real issue in some endangered species because they'll shoot like chimps and shit like that, and they'll eat them.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
If it's you not eating or you eating a chimp, you're eating a chimp.
A buddy of mine was in Bolivia for that show Meat Eater. He hosts that show, Steven Ranella.
Right.
And they shot a monkey and they cooked a monkey and he ate it.
I heard monkey brain's amazing. I'd do it. I'd eat I'd suck the eyeballs out of his skull.
Budweiser's like, that's it! That's it! Enough! Call Dana White! Enough! Suck the eyeballs out of a monkey's skull? Really? While he's holding a Budweiser that says America? Oh, shit.
I'm glad I can make you laugh.
I sucked the eyeballs out of a monkey's skull. Oh, my God.
This is all pre-DMT. How about that?
That's hilarious.
God, when I come back, I'm going to be a whole new man.
Yeah, man, we have a real hard time eating monkeys. I wouldn't be into eating a monkey.
I don't have a hard time eating anything.
You would eat a monkey for sure?
Yeah, if you fucking cooked up a monkey right now, I would eat it.
Okay.
I would eat just about anything.
Would you eat primitive man? Like, would you eat a Neanderthal?
So if we were on the movie Alive and my plane crashed, and I had to eat some ass. Sometimes I eat ass for fun. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's a different kind of ass, but yeah, I'm gonna go in.
I hope you don't eat that. That's the wrong. You're doing it wrong. Are you using a spoon? No. That movie is not real.
Listen, if you are a man and you don't eat ass, there's something wrong with you. Your wife,
someone else is gonna.
Yeah, someone's gonna.
It's gonna be a dude who says, "I really don't give a fuck," and he's gonna come along. And
yeah, I would literally eat. I mean, whatever. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? You want to kill a rattlesnake? Let's eat it. Yeah, especially if I gotta stay alive.
I'm not a vegan, obviously, but taking the point of vegans, I could see what they're trying to do is they're trying to not contribute to any animals dying.
But they're put here to die. Ooh, is that a bad thing to say? Is that wah, wah, wah? I don't mean it like that, but I mean, we have to eat, and we are the top of the food chain.
We're definitely at the top of the food chain. And this is the way I used to describe it. There's a war going on between all the animals on this planet, and the war is for survival. And we are so far ahead of the rest of the people competing in the war, we forgot it's a war.
Yeah.
And we forgot that we have these prison colonies in our cities. We call them zoos. That's a fucking prison colony.
Sure.
It shows you that we have won the battle over these stupid fucking cunty alligators.
And then you have dumb people like me that go swimming and chase sharks and then get eaten, and they're like, ha, one for the low column.
Has anybody ever gone, like, getting eaten when they were diving?
I don't think
common.
so. It's not very common at all.
Really uncommon, right?
I think it's maybe one. I don't know.
Maybe ever, right? He's probably an asshole. Probably cut himself.
Yeah,
probably
or was chumming, trying to get close to a shark like I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah, you could do that, right? You can do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess that's
chum the water a little bit, bring them in.
As long as you have a lot of chum and some sort of a pokey stick.
I don't know if that would work. I think if once a shark is in I'm eating you mode, I think you're getting eaten. All right, let's play a little game. I got a little game for you. If you could pick any animal that, all right, let's put you in a concrete room. Mm-hmm. I don't care the size.
Any animal that I could fuck up.
But you're naked. You have nothing. You're
fuck a squirrel up naked or with clothes.
Yeah,
Squirrel's dead.
Squirrel would be your animal. That'd be the highest you would go.
I will fuck a squirrel up with confidence. Bet the house on me.
Bam, squirrel. A 3-pound squirrel coming at you.
3 pounds is big. I'm talking about a regular squirrel.
Okay.
A 1.5 pound squirrel.
1.5 pound squirrel.
But seriously, have you ever seen a 1.5 pound rat running at you? They scare the fuck out of you.
I think a cat would be
for sure.
A vicious fight. Clawing, biting.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I have buddies of mine saying they'd fuck that dog up. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think if that dog's coming at you in a vicious way, I don't know if you could take that, you know?
Yeah, especially if it's a good sized one. Like any dog over 70 pounds, like a German Shepherd or something like that.
Even a 35-pound pit bull.
Oh, yeah. Well, 35-pound pit bulls would kill a 70-pound German Shepherd. That's a tricky one because those dogs. That's a different sort of.
Now, what if
beast.
you fought a shark? Would it have to be in the water? I think
it would have to be in the water.
It had to be in the water.
Yeah.
So no water, no like crocodile.
Yeah. Yeah.
No 9-pound crocodile.
Ooh. 9-pound crocodile, man. You don't want that.
You don't want that
in your life. But I think you would probably
wrangled
you would get fucked up.
10-pound rattlesnake, and I was
10-pound rattlesnake.
Yeah,
that's a big fucking rattlesnake.
I just posted on my Instagram. We were.
How long was it?
About as long as me. Ooh. He was mean, bro. He reminded. Have you guys ever seen the movie Rango with the rattlesnake that runs the town? This motherfucker sat 3 feet off the ground and was like moving and dancing like literally 3 feet off the ground. I've never seen anything like it. He was fucking pissed off.
He was the cowboy Cerrone of rattlesnakes.
Yeah, and he was even more mad. I kept thumping him in the head with a little snake catcher thing.
Oh, you were trying to catch him with one of those hooks?
Yeah, because we got a little hospital. There he is right there.
Oh, my God.
So I broke the rattler. So he broke the rattler because when I grabbed his ass, he fucking anaconda roll up that stick trying to get me. He would like roll crazy.
Holy shit, look at the size of him.
Oh, man, he was a big boy, and he was pissed the fuck off. There's a hospital right down the street that you take him and they milk him $500 to give you. So I could kill him, or I take him and get $500.
It's a good move.
Yeah, so then they but we have, this is probably like my 8th or 9th one I've caught this year. It's crazy.
Oh, wow, so that's how they get the
there
rattlesnake
See, look at him snaking up.
Wow,
or put him in the toolbox.
Rattler.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens to the rattler now? He doesn't have a rattler anymore?
They grow back every time they reskin or whatever that's called.
Oh, really?
Shed.
So they'll grow back every one of those levels?
Yep.
And each one of those levels is how many?
Don't quote me. I don't know. I just know the bigger and badder they get, the more buttons they get.
Yeah, like each year, right? They get a new one?
Fuck, I wish I had the info for that, but I just know he was a big bitch.
That's an old rattlesnake, man. Yeah. That's a dude who's seen some shit.
Seen some shit. Yeah. My dog just got bit the other day, right in the nose.
Swell up?
He looked, swole all the way up. I thought he was going to, I was calling the girl, telling her, hey, man, I'm going to have to put this dog down. Like,
did you take it to the vet?
No, I'm not paying $1,500 for nothing. I got a 3 cent solution to that.
Oh, man.
Hey, I love my animals. Yeah, he lived. He shook it off. He made it.
He shook it
right
off.
On the nose, man. He took it. His face swelled up for about a week. Went down, got him some penicillin, gave him a couple shots, and called it a day.
Yeah, I had 2 different dogs got bit. One dog got bit twice. I had to take him to the vet. I had a crazy dog named Frank Sinatra.
So you paid the $1,500.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, I had to.
I'm with you. See, the way your bank account and my bank account are set up, I don't have that $1,500 put it on a dog bill.
You got to put that aside and stop buying jet skis.
No. No, because I'm too busy living life, having fun, man.
I understand. But to me, like, an animal that I'm taking care of becomes family.
He is family.
I have to take care of him. So if it was like my kid, I would spend the $1,500 bucks.
Duh.
So if it's like my dog, I'm still going to spend that $1,500 bucks.
Yeah, but then a dog's just a dog.
But a dog can make it. A dog can make it. A little kid is not going to make it if they get bit by a rattlesnake. We're so soft.
Could you fucking imagine that?
We're so weak.
Taking a fucking... So I almost got bit by a rattlesnake. I was out at the lake walking around. One struck at my ankle. Barely missed me. So I went and grabbed my gun out of the truck. And I sat there and I shot this motherfucker. Bing! And instead of curring up and running off, that fucking snake would just lunge at me. I'd shoot it again.
After you shot it?
I shot him 5
times. Body?
I just shot, everywhere. Everywhere but his head because I'm a terrible fucking shot. So...
Well, they shoot him in the head. You got to get way too close.
So I'm ripping this dude's body apart, and he's like somehow still summoning the muscle to like stay upright and fucking lash at me. They're like devil dogs, man, for sure.
Well, you think of what they are. They're like when people talk about reptilians.
Yeah.
The people. What are they really worried about? They're not worried about people turning into panda bears. They're worried about people being reptiles. So people being completely cold and focused on the task at hand with no emotions. That's what a reptile is, man. That's what people are worried about.
Putting a sixer back here.
Yeah.
It's going good.
We're going down
again. So hopefully you have something to talk about.
Don't worry about it, man. We're talking about rattlesnakes.
Talk about rattlesnakes.
Gophers and. It is kind of weird that some animals have poison. Like some creatures that live on this planet have poison. And they can fuck you up. And they live amongst us. Like there's rattlesnakes all around where we are. Right here. You know, in the valley. You can go out in those hillsides. Anywhere. Like go down the 118 and go on those hiking trails. People find rattlesnakes there all day. If you have a house and you live anywhere in the Los Angeles area, it's entirely possible that if you leave an area undisturbed long enough, a black widow will form a little nest there. Entirely possible. I've seen, I don't know how many black widows in my life. 100 at least. Maybe hundreds.
I saw 2 last week here.
Yeah. In this place?
Yes.
In the studio! The fucking studio's haunted!
We got them.